morning YouTube. I hope you are all well and are all having a good day. I'm not sure what time I'm going to post this video up, so if it's the morning, good morning. If it's the afternoon, I hope you're well and having a good day. But today I thought I would do a Q&A video. So I put up a one of the question boxes on Instagram Tuesday morning. So today I'm actually filming it. It's Wednesday, so it's my rest day, so it's a non-training day for me. So I thought I would go through all of those questions today, just so that obviously this is a new YouTube channel, just so you can learn a bit about me, if there's anything that you wanted to ask, anything like that. So I've written all of the questions down on my phone. So what I'll do is throughout the course of today, I'll take you through my day with me and just go through those questions that have been asked. So I'm going to go and get dressed now. I'm not going to answer any now. I'm going to go and get dressed, and then I will answer the first question. I'm all dressed, I've brushed my teeth, put my makeup, no I've not put makeup on, I'm not wearing any makeup, I'm working from home. I've brushed my teeth, I've put like my moisturiser, done my skincare, done my hair, put my jewellery on, got dressed. So let's go into the first question. Let me grab my phone. Right, what question should I do first? Let's start with this one. It's just a quite a nice introductory sort of question. What do you do for work? So I actually am a support worker. So I work for an amazing charity who supports victims of crime, and I specialise in domestic abuse. So I'm a domestic abuse caseworker. So I support lots of different people, lots of women, lots of men, people from all different sorts of backgrounds, who are sadly being abused by their partners. So I work for a charity that supports victims of that horrible crime, and I absolutely love my job. I love being able to work with all these people, speak to them and help them just become re-empowered in their lives, and to be able to build their lives, and just to be able to move on from the horrible experiences that they're going through. But what I'm also doing, alongside my full-time job supporting these people, is I'm actually training to become a personal trainer and nutritionist. So I've done my level 2 gym instructor. I just need to do the practical assessment, but because we're in lockdown, I'm not able to do that at the moment, so that's booked for May. But I'm currently on to my level 3, so I'm doing that at the minute, my level 3 PT work. I've also got booked to do just some like CPD courses, so pre and postnatal. I'm going to specialise in nutrition. What else have I got? I've got exercise and weight management. I think I've got diabetes as one of the courses that I've booked. I've got lots of like little courses like that, so that I can specialise in little areas. Level 4 lower back pain, exercise referral. So I'm currently training to do that, and it's not because I want to leave my job with the charity that I work for, because I absolutely love it. I want to be able to do it alongside. I want to be an online coach, working with men and women, helping them with their fitness journey. So I want to be able to do that alongside work. Yeah, and I also run my own business as well, selling aloe vera based products. I started that whilst I was at university, just to do alongside my degree. Yeah, so I've always got to be busy. I like helping people. All of these jobs are all based around helping people. The products that I sell, they're to help people's skin, they're to help people's wellness, all of those sort of things. So that's what I do for work. So that's me. So I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to go for my rest day walk now, and then when I get back, I'll go through the next question with you. So I'm back from my walk and I'm just making my coffee now. I thought I would answer the next question that we've got. What one should I do? This one would be a good one. How often do you train? So as I said earlier, today is actually a rest day for me. I have a training split of 4 days a week. And those training sessions tend to be about an hour long whilst I'm training from home. The current split that I'm doing, so I kind of do it in like 4 week cycles. So every 4 weeks my coach will change the structure of my training cycle. This is actually the first week of a new cycle, but I decided I wanted to keep it the same as the last 4 weeks, just because the first 4 weeks it gives me that chance to get a feel. I can get really stuck into the exercises and kind of have a play about, and then these 4 weeks I'll just go really hard, really deep, and really push for that weight. But the current training split I have for the 4 days that I train is on a Monday I will do back and hamstrings. On a Tuesday I will train full body. On a Thursday I'll train lower body, and on a Friday I will train upper body. Obviously at the minute whilst I'm at home I've got really limited equipment, so it is a lot more generalised, like full body, just all lower body, rather than targeting specific things like quads or glutes or hamstrings or delts or biceps, triceps. It's a lot more generalised, my training session. But in this cycle I will be going back into the gym. So in the last week of my current 4 week training plan, I will actually be I'll actually be going back to the gym, and I am absolutely buzzing for it. So in answer to that question, I train 4 times a week for about an hour each session, but then I also have a step goal of 10,000 steps a day, and it's not just training that I focus on, it is like my nutrition, my sleep, my water intake, all of that I take into account as well. So I've still got an hour before I start my day job. It's only 8 o'clock, so I'm going to do an hour of PT work, get some of that done. So it's going to be a good productive hour. I've got my coffee, so I'm going to smash through an hour of this and then I'll go into the next question. So I've just done an hour of PT work and working through the anatomy and physiology theory stuff that I've got to do for my level 3. I'm just about to set up to start work, so I thought I'd quickly come and do a next question before I do that, because I've got about 5 minutes before I start. So the next question I'm going to answer is, what made you start your fitness journey? Now, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm on a fitness journey. I've always been active as a child. I was always thrown into various classes, clubs, all that sort of thing. And I've always been active. So throughout school, I'd done gymnastics all the way through until the end of my first semester of university, where it just became too much because I was in an elite squad, so the amount of training I had to do was just too much to commute from university, doing my degree and all of that. I also taught gymnastics at a leisure centre, which gave me free access to the leisure centre's gym, so I always kind of would go in and out, do a bit. I didn't really know what I was doing with weight training. It was never really something that I knew much about, so I'd kind of go in, hide in the corner and not really do much. It wasn't structured because it was free. I just took it for granted. I'd just kind of, if I could be bothered, I'd go in. So I kind of done that whilst I was at university, and then I signed up to do a marathon. So I started the training in November, and then the marathon was in May. So what's that? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So I've done about 6-7 months worth of running with someone I worked with at the leisure centre, to do a marathon up in Edinburgh in May 2019. And it was only after then, the marathon, that I'd stopped coaching gymnastics. I'd got my full-time job working for Hampshire's Police and Crime Commissioner, so I no longer had that gym membership that I could use, and it was the first time I'd never really been that active. I'd become quite sedentary. I just wasn't very active at all, and I hated it. I needed something to work towards. So it was in July 2019 that I decided to get a fitness coach, who I'm still with to today. And yeah, now I'm all about weight training, strength training, and I have a regular, strict gym routine that I follow, and yeah, I absolutely love it. So that's kind of how I came about weight training. But as I say, I've always been into fitness, I've always been active, and yeah, so that's kind of how I'm where I'm at today, really. So I'm going to go and start work now, and then I'll probably do a couple of hours of work, and if I get a chance to between clients, I'll hop on and answer another question. So I've done a couple of hours of work now. It's 11:45, so I thought I'd jump on between clients quickly to answer another question. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So this is quite a nice one. First thing you're going to do after lockdown. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is heading over to my nan and seeing her, because I was seeing my nan literally every weekend, and I've now not seen her since November, so since we went into that lockdown back in November, and I'm just so excited for May the 17th when we can go and see people indoors, because she does still live at home, and she's not healthy enough or well enough to be able to meet me outdoors. She has a full-time carer living with her, so I'm going to have to wait until May until I can see her. So I'm so excited for that. And just catching up with family. I've still not met my baby nephew that was born back in November, like the very beginning of November. I've still not met him because of lockdown, and just catching up with friends. Like, I just miss seeing people and hugging my friends and laughing with them and all of that. So that will be the first thing I'm going to do. And let's do another question as well whilst we're here. So, did you go to university? So I briefly mentioned this in my first question, I think it was, that I did go to university. So I went to Winchester University, and for my undergrad I studied sociology and criminology, and then I actually decided to go on to do a master's, and that was in applied criminology. So yeah, that's what I'd done. And after finishing uni, I went straight into work. Well, I say straight, I'd done some job hunting. I stayed at my gymnastics coaching job until I landed myself my first big girl job in, I think it was the November after I finished. So that was all exciting. But yeah, that's what I've done at uni, and I would honestly recommend the courses to anybody. I absolutely loved them. It was such a good about four years I think I'd done of uni, 4.5 years. It's good times, good memories. Good evening. It is now just gone 5 o'clock. I'm just finishing off work. I'm just literally logging off now. It's been a busy day with clients. I thought I'd quickly go through another question that's been asked. So let's get one up. Oh, this is a good one. How do you stay so motivated? So motivation, I believe you shouldn't rely on at all, because nobody on this planet is motivated all day, every day, 365 days of the year. I'm not, and nobody I know has that motivation every single day. Believe me, there are days that I just wake up and just cannot be bothered to do anything. But what it is you need to just teach yourself that self-discipline, so that when you do have those days where you don't feel motivated, that self-discipline just kicks in and you just get stuff done. I'm really connected to my goals and what I want to achieve, and it took me a long time actually to learn that self-discipline, but now that I've got it and I've taught myself how to keep disciplined, it really does help me. And before, when I had those days where I wasn't motivated, I wouldn't train and I'd slip up with my nutrition and just eat foods that I know make me feel like crap. Whereas now, when I'm not motivated, I still get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I still go and train. I still tick all the boxes that I want to tick each day. So the simple answer is I don't stay motivated, and it's learning how to still do what you want to do or need to do when you're not motivated. So practicing that self-discipline, and yeah, so that's the answer to that. And my battery is just about to die, so what I'm going to do is head to Tesco's. I need to get some page dividers and some more gum, so I'm going to pop to Tesco's and leave my camera home to charge, and when I get back I'll jump on and do another question for you all. Hey, I'm back from Tesco's and I got my page dividers, and I also got some treats for Jack, and I'm not going to say what they are, just in case he watches this, because he won't get these treats for a couple of weeks, so I don't want to ruin the surprise if he does watch this vlog. But yeah, I'm just home. I'm going to read a bit of my book, and then I'm going to get in my pyjamas and make some dinner. I'm having chili nachos tonight, which I'm excited for. Let's go into the next question. What are some healthy and quick lunches that you tend to have? Now, I'm a creature of habit. I tend to always go for the same thing, but I go through phases, if that makes sense. So at the minute, I'm really into chicken wraps. So yeah, at the minute I'm making chicken wraps. Today actually I had paella, as I said earlier. But yeah, at the minute I quite like a chicken wrap. It's very quick and easy. Just chuck some chicken in a wrap and then you're good to go. I do tend to meal prep, so I don't know if that classes as quick and easy. Obviously you spend time making it all, so I tend to make batch cook a chili or sausages and rice, something like that. I'll batch cook it all on a Sunday, and then it's just literally in the fridge, ready for me to, if I was in the office, just take to work with me, or if I'm at home, just quickly get it out the fridge, chuck it in the microwave, or have it cold. Yeah, so I do tend to do that, just batch cook. But at the minute, chicken wraps. What else is quick and easy that I quite like? Omelette. If I'm at home, I quite like just to make an omelette. That takes literally 5 minutes. Crack some eggs, chuck them in a frying pan. but yeah, literally I go for meal prep really. So the paella I made today, that's now the next 4 days worth of lunches, so that'll be super quick. But yeah, it can literally be whatever really. Yeah. Good evening. So I'm going to cook dinner now. Me and Jack are going to have chili nachos, which I'm really looking forward to, so I'm going to make that. I'm now in my pyjamas, ready for a nice chilled evening. So what I'll probably do is answer a question now, make dinner, and then answer another question whilst that cooks, and then that'll probably be it. So I just want to have a complete chilled evening. I'm starting to feel a bit rubbish, a bit run down. Yeah, so I think I just want to chill and have an early night. I literally feel like I could fall asleep now. But yeah, anyway, let's do another question quickly. Oh, this is a nice one. How long have you been with your partner for? So me and Jack have been together since I was 15 years old. So I'm still just a kid, and I'm now 25, so almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in October, which is just mind-blowing. He's literally, I've known him for a lot longer. And funny story, I used to absolutely hate him when I first got to know him. I couldn't stand him. I thought he was arrogant, and he would actually tell me about all the girls that he would mess around. Maybe I'll do a vlog on this, a vlog on our relationship actually, because yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, so we've been together for 10 years. He's literally seen me finish school, go through college, go through my undergrad, go through my masters, get my first full-time job, the job, like he's literally been there through all my life events, graduation, all of that, which is really cool, and it's really special and it's nice. Yeah, but we've been together for 10 years. Yeah, so I'm going to go and cook our chili nachos now, and I'll do another question in a bit. So I've got just a few more minutes until dinner's ready. Our chili nachos are under the grill now, just for the cheese to, I'm sure if you can tell, just for the cheese to melt. So let's do, I think I'll make this the last question for today. So let's finish on this one. What's your favourite exercise in the gym? I do love a leg press. I do love a leg press and a deadlift. I think, yeah, for legs it's got to be leg press and deadlifts. And I think for upper body, I think for upper body, maybe a lat pull down, or I'm quite into side raises at the minute. I'm really enjoying working those delts. Yeah, so some side lateral raises, I think. Yeah, so I think they're probably my favourite exercises at the minute, but I change. I go through phases of things I love and things I hate. I absolutely hate shoulder press at the minute. That's what I'm really hating at the moment. But yeah, so that's my favourite. So I'm now going to go and have my chili nachos and spend the rest of the evening chilling. I've got a small chocolate bar and a hot chocolate planned for before I go to bed. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed these. All the questions that I didn't get to answer, I might do another Q&A and I can include them in there. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this evening's, well, today's Q&A. If there are any other topics that you would like to like to see me do, then just comment below, let me know, and yeah, we can organise that. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, give me a like, and yeah, anything you want to see, let me know. But thanks guys, have a good evening.